Hello there, hello. Long time not talk to you. I have been a little bit busy, bit of operation, bit of this sort of thing. That too hot in Australia, can't go out. Going tomorrow morning bush. Tomorrow is a Friday, the 22nd or whatever, 23rd of February. Anyway, it's this year, 2022. Now, look here, I got something very important to talk about to understand how these things work. It is there's some devices that you buy are totally useless unless they are remodified and made to suit the environment, the frequency, the whole lot, that the system, the sensitivity to understand it completely. It is most difficult part that taken me 4 years. I still work on it. I think I've finalized it, finished it. In past, I pick up a lot of radioactive particles, a lot, like stones, hardware meteors, any radioactive dust or even small, uranium parts which are around the planet. Now, this is, I've got most of them here collected. They are right here in front of me. I'm just going to show to you in a minute. To understand and to eliminate them, it is the most important part, to find a frequency on a gold or silver or whatever you want to after, to find the correct target. Now, this is a particle that I have here. I'm going to turn this around and show to you. All these are radioactive particles. Every one of them here. This one is a meteor. It's a piece of meteor, right? Fell from the sky. It's pure ionized. You can pick it up with a metal detector too. But these small particles here are all radioactive. They got a halo, because halo is the biggest one part how air, how these devices work. Even if you buy best device in the world, you pay $40,000. It will not work because for one reason they cannot break through the burnt wood. In other words, if it's something burnt and on top of a treasure or whatever what you're looking for, you will not find it, because if the building was burned on top of a treasure is underneath it, you have no hope of finding it unless you connect magnetic field from the earth, bring it up to the device. That's what I have achieved, as you know, in the past. It's this small bottle. Every one of these small parts is radioactive. They are radioactive. I'm trying to put them in a shade that you can see them. They all got a halo around them. That's a very small bottle, but all of them are radioactive. Now you've got to eliminate them to get the real things. Not only that, you've got these big drops here. You look at it, they will shine. They got a beautiful crystals through it, and they look like a silver, but I believe that's a whole lot of like uranium part in it, and that's what is picking up. This bottle is full of this stuff. That's all radioactive. It's broken up and put in the water for my previous testing. So all these here are radioactive. That includes the meteor here, then this bottle, then this little bottle. Now, I pick up a device, right? And I got it on a full power. Okay, I've got a device working here, right? As you can, you might be able to see it working. You see the radar working because reflection is coming on me. Okay, the radar is working, right? And of course, now it will pick up all these radioactive particles. Doesn't matter, it will pick it up from very, very long distance. It will not go away from it. But you watch with a simple turn of a dial, which I cannot show to you because I'm holding a camera too as well. And I'm going to turn a dial to the certain place where I don't want to pick up these radioactive particles. That include the meteor as well. Right, so now I don't want to pick that up. You watch it here. This will not pick up these particles. In other words, if I come closer to it with an emitter, then it will pick it up. You watch. I move back half a meter. Then about 1.5 meters from it. It will not pick it up. It doesn't care about it. And you imagine the meteor is very radioactive. That meteor is there, the small particle, the bottle, there's tons of it. So imagine you strike a reef of these particles and you go to it and then you stand 2 meters away from it. If you don't pick it up on 2 meters, don't worry about that particles, because device you are controlling fully this device. Now I'm going to show you something else. I've got another thing in here, which I'm going to show you completely a little bit something different, which is which will probably stun you how it works. It is incredible why it works. And now we will do this. I got a 8-gram piece of gold here. 8 grams, right? It's right here. You might be able to see it. The sun is very shiny on that, and it's very hard to see it. That's 8 grams. You watch the radioactive particles are here, and the gold is here. Gold is only what? I'll put it 2 meters away. It's 2 meters away. There it is there, standing, and the radioactive particles are there. You watch now, I'll pick up this device. Okay, remember, I'm not picking up radioactive particles. You watch now. I'm going to pick up only a gold. Do you understand how much control I have over this device? You watch now, I'll adjust the device back again to pick up radioactive particles as well. And you watch what it does, how the device works. The device will go on the gold and on the radioactive particles, telling me there's 2 targets here. Am I getting clear with this? You see, that's all radioactive there, and it's very strong pull. Even doesn't care about that much about gold, but it still goes on a gold, and it's very slowly. Very, very slowly. Finally, it realizes that. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now, I've got a big piece of gold in the bus. That's the biggest problem there. Now, I'm standing a little bit further away. Let's see what it does. You look. It will pick up both of them. In other words, if you've got 2 targets in there, one is a radioactive, and the other one is a piece of gold like there that I got it, and this is a radioactive. Now, okay, you adjust my dial. You just do adjustment on the device itself, and this will not pick up that radioactive material up there. That's up there. Does not care about it. Only picking up gold. My antenna is down. I have to go up. It doesn't get right frequency control. That's how this device works. This is my latest part of a discovery on it, to control the radioactive. Now you watch, I'm a meter away from this. You watch what it does. Because I'm too close to this. Let's see, will it go to it? You see, even on a meter, is not picking up that here, that radioactive part. It is because it's radioactive, it's got a high load, the same as the gold, it's got to go for it. That's what picks up, it's a high load. Because this is all in the air. In the earth, it's got much more stronger magnetic field. It is very, easier to pick it up than what is on the air. But you look here. I have achieved completely eliminating all this rubbish here. Okay, and I think I told you enough to understand, and I hope this will help you to understand how this device works. I showed the other time, number of months or so ago, how it works on a coins, on a silver and gold coins. Well, this is showing you now how eliminate this unwanted digging and hard work to go into it to think there's a target in it, but it's not. It's possibility bits of uranium and things like that in here, and that's all radioactive, including that meteor. That meteor is very heavy. It's not a little meteor, it's a fair size. It's a big meteor, because meteor is detected, you can detect it with your normal detector. Anyway, so much about this. I will conclude this talk. This is Matt in Australia, trying to show you something, that these things do work. You gotta know how to work them. You gotta know how to hold it. If you don't hold it correctly, forget about it. If you tip it down, if you don't let a magnetic field work around it, forget it. You're not capable of working on it because you have no concentration of your brain and your legs to connect to the magnetic field of the earth to make it work. Take care. Bye for now.